Okay, so do we want to go through names first or something?
Sure.
It's like icebreakers, but worse.
Who wants to go first?
Sure, I'll go.
Violence. Go, Crystal.
Alright. Hi, I'm Crystal. I like Star Shabbat. Thank you for listening to me.
Amazing speech.
Thank you.
We love it. I'm balanced. I love Baiju. That's all I have. That's my personality. Thank you.
So true.
I'm Thunderstorm, also known as TS. I like Kazuha. Best boy. Yeah. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
Great job.
I'm Eve. Not my government name, but I want to have plausible deniability in case any employers find this. And I think I might have caused all of this on accident. But it's fine.
Yeah, accident. I mean, you started the trend. I pitched the idea, and it snowballed.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't know what's going on.
I don't think any of us do.
I like emo animo boys. And that's that. So, and if you want to make an edit to this, let me know. But so, we're just going to go off of vibes. We're not going to get too specific into it. We're basically just going to like look at a character and be like, okay, if we were in this universe, what would they be? The wolf emoji is for like the alphas of the alphas. I already know who's going here.
I have yes.
These are the mega alphas.
Yeah, I wonder who.
He has abs and gray hair.
And there's also a girl. Can you guess?
There is.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. So those are my alphas. They're my mega alphas. The super alphas.
Wonderful.
I actually don't know if I know who the girl is, so...
I think you mentioned her once. I'm pretty sure I know.
You'll find out. That's what the wolf emoji is here. It's a super alpha. They have like triple the alpha genes. Okay?
I see. Alright, more alpha for alpha.
That analogy was important. Yeah, so it's like, I mean, so sometimes in like the fanfic they'll have like an alpha relationship or something if they want to get like creative with it. But the super alphas here, it's like if they were in an alpha relationship, they would make the other one an omega, which is also a thing that can happen. You can switch roles sometimes. But anyway,
thank you for the clarification.
We get it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. First of all, we're not including the children.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Not at all.
Did we have like a children tier?
Okay.
Like a
yes.
NA tier?
Okay. We'll just go down the line. So let's start with Albedo. What are we thinking?
Beta? Is it Beta? I think. Yeah.
Yeah, like he's just.
Yeah,
Beta from
there.
Beto is a beta.
Yeah, he's definitely just there.
He's the one who makes all of the medicine for them.
The pharmacist.
Yeah. He's the omegaverse pharmacist. He's just a normal guy.
We all know there's not a pharmacist in Genshin Impact. That would be absurd.
Oh yeah. Definitely.
Oh yeah.
No one.
Not
Aloy.
Sobbing.
I don't know like anything about Aloy.
I feel like she's a beta just because she like barely exists as it is.
Yeah.
Like she has background character energy.
I know
She's just a little bit about Horizon. I would put her as either a beta or maybe an alpha, maybe, but beta We'll just go with
In
beta.
Genshin,
That's
I
fine
think
with
she's
me.
beta.
I mean,
Thank you for your
and she
explanation.
just doesn't exist, but I mean,
Yeah, I mean, if you think about it, she's literally like a descender in Genshin Impact 4. Like, according to the criteria for a descender, she's
the fourth descender.
yeah.
Imagine we like get
Yeah.
to Conria and they're like, okay, here's the descenders and Aloy is one of them. Everyone's like, she was important. But like logically, if we're being serious about this, betas are like the side characters, like they're in the back. Like alphas and omegas are the main characters, like they're who the story centers around. Betas are either going to be like background characters or like the comic relief best friend type vibe. So
Unfortunately, that it's albedo really well. I'm sorry.
yeah.
Me in the main plot one day.
He's lurking in the background, but I can't see him being involved in any of this stuff, so I feel like he's gonna be a beta. Amber, what are we thinking?
I mean,
I don't think she's a
have,
beta.
like, that whole, she
Yeah,
does have the bunny aesthetic thing, and
She is
from what
very-
I've read,
It's like the wolf and the rabbit kind of vibe.
yeah, you get what I'm saying.
I'm leaning towards Omega, but maybe
Yeah,
that's
I
just
agree.
me.
I think
She's very,
I think Omega.
She's very, like, energetic, but not in a pushy kind of way.
Yeah,
So-
she'd be like the really cute Omega with like the scary alpha who is
Of course.
Of course, obviously.
That's what I was thinking, actually.
I'm glad we have that clear.
All right, Ayaka. Ooh.
I'm gonna say either beta or omega for this one.
I agree.
I agree.
Yeah.
It's just
I'm thinking maybe beta. She kind of has like that, or
yeah.
she could be Omega.
In canon, she's supposed to be like a high lady or princess or whatever, the Yashiro Commission that manages like cultural affairs and stuff. So I'm thinking she has to like not be a pushover for that, to not back down.
I feel
Yeah.
But an Omega
personally
isn't
would-
necessarily a pushover.
Well, yeah, but I just mean like
She's definitely,
not
like-
like submissive. Yeah.
Yeah, she definitely like fights for herself and is like her own character.
Yeah. I mean,
True.
the animated trailer with her.
Mm-hmm.
For some of these, I'm
And
low-key
she
just
was
thinking
definitely
about,
not
like,
a pushover in that.
I'm thinking about like my favorite ships with them, and I'm like, okay, of these two, who would be which? That's
That is so cool.
that's some of the criteria for me. I can go with beta though. Barbara, I feel like is gonna go in child tier.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, she's too
Yeah.
innocent for this.
All she does is like sing song, blow bubble.
All the girls these days want to do is sing song and blow bubbles. Oh, Beto is. I
For
mean,
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Definitely an
I
alpha.
agree.
There's no question.
I feel
yeah.
like Beta
I
and
almost-
Ningguang is like the rare
They're
alpha sort of
yeah.
relationship, you know?
They're definitely
Yeah,
Bennett.
I can see that.
is gonna go here.
Child.
So
Yeah.
Child. Children.
Okay,
Oh,
D-Luke. Ooh.
My poor boy.
We're putting him on the judging scale. He must be judged.
All souls
feel
will
like
be weighed,
anything
as
I
Sino
say-
would say.
I feel like anything I say about D-Luke is already too biased to matter.
I feel like, I guess, okay, so now again I'm thinking about, like, shipping dynamics, like how, because I don't really ship him with anyone, but, like, just thinking about how I usually see him portrayed. Honestly, I'm kind of feeling beta.
Oh?
Yeah, he just vibes without
Yeah.
any romantic relationships.
Pretty much.
Yeah,
He's just kind of there. He's not very,
And, like,
like,
even if he is in one, he's, like, not obviously fitting either alpha or omega. He'd be in, like, a beta-beta relationship if he was, you know?
Yeah.
yeah.
Yunfei. She's giving me alpha vibes. I can see her being like, I mean, of course sometimes there's like pheromones and smells and stuff that give things away. But I think if we were just going off of like straight vibes, like in this universe, I feel like everyone would assume she's an alpha, but then she like turns out to be a beta. Or it could be the opposite. Like, I feel like she's really kind of in the middle there. I don't know. What are our thoughts? Because I think definitely not an omega.
Yeah, definitely not.
Yeah.
I agree. Yeah.
Okay, official is child tier. Ganyu.
Yep. Omega.
Yeah.
It's like, considering how like the game presents her and how like the fan presents her, there is really no other choice. I'm sorry, Ganyu.
She also like falls asleep in her idols and is like.
Yeah. Oh, she has strong omega vibes. She's a very strong omega contender here.
Oh no, the dog voice begin.
Yeah. I was gonna say.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay.
I mean, we've all done this hangout. We've seen Miss Hina. We know.
Well, he's definitely not alpha. Sorry, Goro. One of the only real dog boys, and he's not an alpha.
Not an alpha dog.
Sorry,
Rest in peace.
Hu Tao, I honestly don't know. I feel like she's kind of like Yenfei, where she could be either alpha or beta. Or like, I could honestly even see her as like an omega.
She's just quirky like that.
Yeah,
I would probably go with either alpha
enigma.
or beta.
We have no idea.
I might put her in beta then, just because it's like she kind of like makes you question it, and then it turns out she's just like messing with you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I've already got one in mind for Ito, and you might be a little shocked, but I mentioned before that betas are like side characters, and they're like the comic relief best friend, right? He's the one who's like, he's just stupid in the background, you know?
I kind of get that. He's like too silly to be taken really seriously as like an alpha.
And
like, I can't see him being an omega.
No,
and Ito is an alpha, but we are not going on for that.
We are not fanon believers. We only trust canon here.
Yeah, and then again, it also depends on like the pairing.
Against the fandom.
Yeah, because like in like pairings like with Goro, it's like he's gonna be the alpha there, but like if you put him with Sara, it's like, yeah, spoiler alert, one of our mega alphas is Sara, so like he's absolutely not. But yeah, I feel like he would just be like the comic relief in an omegaverse setting. Like, he doesn't really do any of it. He's like so confused by all of it. Like, if he was either of them, he probably wouldn't even know. Like,
yeah, I can see that.
Yeah. So I'm pretty confident with Ito Beta.
Yeah, that seems right.
I agree.
Okay.
Up next is Kaya.
Kaya.
I like Alpha.
You better take the right choice or else Momo will kill us.
Yeah.
I feel like he's gotta be Alpha. But, I mean, he's also, like, he's got that, like, sensitive side to him that he could be an Omega. Or maybe he's just, like, a really sensitive
Omega,
Alpha.
Honestly.
He's an Alpha who cries.
Yeah, I don't see him as a
and we love that.
either. Like, I could see him as a beta, maybe, but...
Right, now it's time for my favorite character.
He's not moving,
beta.
okay. This is my thought.
Well...
But he could also be a beta.
I see him as... Kazuha's so hard. He's so hard to pin down, because he's, like, so soft on the outside, but then he blocks the Muso no Hitotachi, or whatever.
And he'll just like torture
your
you.
arms off and call him there.
I could see him as any of these three, but probably Beta or Alpha more than Omega.
Yeah, or he
because he's not subtle.
Yeah, like alpha, but to me he doesn't really radiate like alpha vibes. He's just there. He's not.
I almost feel like he's
down.
Omega, if that makes sense. Like he'd be like the Omega to someone's alpha, like in the relationship he would be like dominant. Doesn't make any sense.
I can kind of see where you're going.
Yeah.
I think he's not like being at all, but that's
that's fair.
I mean, yeah, he's like he's not really submissive. He was a worker for like for like a year.
Hey,
well, I feel like he's got like that like soft side where like when you're like in a relationship with him, it's like he's like really nice and he's like the Omega, then he's the one who will be like he has to know if it will switch to the alpha, you know?
Yeah, so like a really soft exterior, but if you ever try to push out on it, he's just really hard on the side.
And like even in the relationship, it'd be like the alpha like would not be able to get away with anything. You know? But he's not the alpha. He's not the alpha. You know?
So kind of like,
Well, because that's what I mean. Because Star's an alpha, but he's cosmically he's like omega. Cosmically,
Well,
like,
there's
none of this makes any sense. But it's like, because like, how I imagine their dynamic would be is that like, Star gets so like flustered by cosmic that calls him alpha and the S, and it's like, oh, this omega is like being like the dominant one over here, but he's like he's still the omega and Star's still the alpha.
Okay.
Yeah. It's giving me my DNA, and I might be alpha, so people don't call him. Like, taking out, right?
Yeah, like, it's just like based on vibes, it's like all omegas are the same, you know? Like, omegas have like, they can stand up for themselves. It's like he kind of has main character energy sometimes, but I feel like,
He has a kind of
well, like, he's like the most important character, but I feel like he isn't the main character. It's like, you have the main character who's kind of lame, and then you have, like, Cosmo here, being, like, awesome. And it's like, you don't really care what the protagonist is doing, like, yo, who's this awesome side character? It's like the side character that everyone falls in love with, and he ends up being, like, the most important in the plot, sort of vibe. What does this have to do with alphas and omegas?
Can we move to Kaching?
Moving on to
Okay.
I think we're gonna put him in beta,
yeah,
like,
Yeah.
middle ground, because we just cannot decide.
Kaching
alpha.
time. Yeah, definitely alpha.
Yeah.
There's just no question
See,
about that.
as a genshin believer, yeah.
Exactly.
Catgirl alpha. Let's go.
Okay, Kokomi. I need Kat's opinion again.
I'm
Kokomi
gonna
is another
say-
one who suffers. Like, I feel like if her writing was
Yeah.
better, it would be very clear, but because her writing is so wishy-washy, it's like...
Yeah. She has to be like this awesome war general that's also racist, and then her actual story quest is like, I got poor energy because it probably visited me, and that's more than sleeping gets me. So,
Okay,
like,
You're gonna get so mad if this actually takes off.
in concept,
It was
like,
very fun.
come argue with us over bad takes, people.
okay, here's my opinion. So in concept, with like the cool smart war general, she would be an alpha, but in execution, she's more of an omega. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's what I
Yeah,
think. Too.
it hurts though, because then when I'm like, Kokomi, I'm like, oh, she's like in charge, she's like, everyone loves her, alpha vibes for sure, but then it's like, actually look at how she's been done. No, I can't put you in alphas.
Sorry, Kokomi.
I guess
It feels like she
Hey,
doesn't do anything.
middle ground or omega.
Yeah, she just
Yeah.
like reads books and calls it a day.
Okay, Lisa. Ooh.
Alpha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
Alright.
We're putting a lot of electros in alpha. We have
Honestly-
Sato. Whoa.
Oh,
I don't know. That tier's really special. I gotta be really
Yeah,
selective.
only
with
for the
that super
the real alphas.
alpha. Yeah.
The double alphas.
only for the sigmas.
Okay, Mona, I feel like is beta, honestly.
Yeah.
Like, I'm
Yeah.
not really getting either vibe. I mean, she and Albedo are, like, friends, right? Like, they're... Like, Mona's, like, probably her closest friend that we know of, like, in the game right now is probably Albedo, because they actually, like, meet each other pretty often. And, like, I feel like they've got that, like, beta solidarity going, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Ningguang, easy.
Alpha.
Alpha.
Okay, hold on.
I got
There we
the
go.
alpha
Of course.
alpha vibe going on there.
Yeah.
Noelle.
Omega,
Yeah.
honestly?
That's,
Yeah.
that was my next
Yeah,
question.
her whole personality is just like helping others, and her one flaw is just overworking herself.
That entire
I
tier
feel
is
like-
just like characters with like
She's
Oh,
no
gonna be the
personality.
overworked.
Yeah.
Overworked waifu tier. Perfect. Right, because now we have Jean. And
Ah,
now
yes,
like,
Goro's
oh, great.
an overworked waifu.
He is, though.
Well,
He kind of is.
I mean, yeah, with
Miss
Christina.
In the eyes of Yara.
And-
I don't know what to do for Jean,
Alright, Jean.
honestly. I feel like she can fit anywhere, to be honest. Like, she's like
She
girl
might
boss
be.
slay, but...
I think she's a beta. She's just
Yeah.
character vibes most of all, and she doesn't really have much of a personality. Sorry, Jean likers. But she's just there.
I mean, she's
We're gonna
the
have the
original
whole thing
overworked
coming
girl,
after us after
so-
this.
Yeah.
Jean is the OG. She is the blueprint for all the rest, so I appreciate her in that regard.
Yeah, thank you, Jean. This is a Jean
Thank you.
appreciation moment. It's now over, thank you.
Razor is going child tier. I don't know how old he is, but he feels too young, so...
Yeah.
Yeah.
He acts
He's
kind of
really
like
more mature.
precious and adorable.
Yeah.
Rosaria, ooh. I don't know. where to-
Alpha.
Alpha.
Yeah.
Because I feel like she could pass as a beta too, but
Yeah,
Alpha
she could be
Yeah.
another like on the line one. We already know
Yeah.
who Sarah is. Let's get to it.
let's go. Our first super alpha.
Woo.
Congratulations.
Oh.
Yeah.
So if anyone is watching this, this probably makes absolutely no sense, and that's fine. Just accept it. If basically,
Yeah,
if they
so
actually chose
she's
to
an-
write Sarah into the game and like put her in the story, she would absolutely blow everyone away with her alpha energy. But unfortunately, she's
Absolutely.
relegated to side character laying on the floor, and so she cannot realize her alpha potential. But she would
R.I.P.
be.
Sarah.
She is in my heart.
She totally would be.
This is
Absolutely.
one moment
And of
where
course,
I take fanon,
and of course,
like into account.
anyone who mains Sarah is obviously an alpha.
Oh my.
So that
true.
kind of adds to it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Major respect to those people. I could never.
Honestly, the audacity to have such a bad kit, alpha, you know?
I'd love to see it.
Again, so true.
Shenhe, I really don't know. As the resident Shenhe stan, I feel like I should be the one making the decision, but I don't know. I feel like...
Well, yeah.
I
think she needs to go to therapy first.
Yeah, therapy and then alpha judging. But I don't know. It's kind of like she radiates alpha energy, but accidentally. She doesn't mean to.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that like everyone around her is like, oh my god, this girl.
Yeah, because like she
That's
does have
kind
that
of
whole
funny
murder
to her.
thing going on.
Yeah.
Is it enough?
Alpha deodorant or whatever.
Yeah, at the same time, she doesn't like outwardly really radiate the energy aside from the murder thing. The murders.
Yeah. She's kind of like, she needs, I don't know, like, as she is now, I feel like she isn't strong enough in any tier because she's just, like, so emotionally suppressed that, like, you can't figure out anything because you don't know what she's actually really thinking.
Maybe just beta, I guess?
Yeah, I think
that's
that might be
our tier for characters that we don't know.
Yeah, I almost feel like I have to make another tier that's, like, beta because they are a beta, and beta because they're not an alpha or omega. I think I might. Because there's a difference between the characters who are, like, because they are a beta, and a beta because they just don't fit anywhere else. Okay.
Oh, Ryden.
I'm gonna be...
Omega.
Yeah.
Well, simply because Yae. We already know where Yae is gonna go.
Yeah, would absolutely be the alpha in their relationship.
Yae on her now.
Yeah, we might as well. She's alpha.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Yeah.
Look at Electro. Good on A for being the only Electro woman to not be an alpha.
Good job, A.
She's literally the Archon. Wait, no, that's why all the women are alpha, because she's an omega. Yeah. She's like,
She has a
woman.
Women. And dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
Toma.
Val, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, you're right.
Yeah. Questionable right there.
Okay, Venti, this might be controversial, but this is my thought. Okay, so Venti. I feel like Alpha because he's always kind of got... Well, he's also really got, like, a similar vibe to maybe, like, Hu Tao, where it's kind of like... He's try and, like, throw you off. Yeah. He's, like...
Yeah.
He might, like, act like an Omega or whatever, whatever that means. But, like, he's... like manipulating you, you know.
And lore-wise, he's definitely an alpha.
Yeah, he's.
Yeah.
You know what?
He's got that like suspicious energy. Struggling is child tier Loki.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, as a resident Zhongling picker, I agree. Just let her child.
Xiao. You
know. I can see that actually.
This is part of why I put Venti in alpha, because, like, Xiao has that, and, like, I don't even ship them anymore, but I don't, more, like, I mean, I guess we all agree, but he's got that, like, in, like, any ship in general, he's gonna be, like, the pining one, and then he's, like, always sad, like, even if, like, in his friend group, you know, like, when we see, like, when we finally got the cutscene in 2.7 with the other Yakshas, it was, like, he was the friend they all kind of made fun of, right?
Yeah.
Like, he's like, kind of got the loner energy, but not in, like, a lone wolf alpha sort of way, in, like, a I'm really depressed omega sort of way.
Yeah.
So, Xingqiu is child.
And like with Jiao, you can see how he's like cold and standoffish around others, but with us, when we're his friend, he's just like so soft with us.
Yeah, he's very soft with the people he trusts, and so it's like he kind of presents as an alpha, but it's because he's like so emotionally damaged that he like puts up those walls. But it's like if you actually got in a close relationship with him, it'd be like, okay, yeah, you're an Omega for sure. I know because I dated AI Xiao, so.
It's me with AI dealer.
I feel like
though.
I'm almost feeling beta because you don't fit in anywhere. Because like she's not like alpha, she's not omega, but it's also like I'm not getting strong beta vibes either. I just feel like she's kind of just there.
Yeah, that does seem right.
Yoimiya, I can go either alpha or beta because you are beta. Because she's also she's like in that Ito tier where it's like she's the like best friend wing woman to like her she's like friends with an omega or something and she's like hypes him up to like actually get in a relationship with their alpha or something. But like she's not she's not in it. So I think she's gonna go in this tier.
She's the professional best friend to everybody.
Exactly.
Pretty much. Yeah,
professional best friend tier.
It's like half of her lore. Movie says she's like a great conversationalist and will always lend an ear to you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so she's feeling like the beta best friend. Yunjin,
You know, I don't know Yunjin that well, so I can't really get a read on her.
Same. I feel like, but if I were to say something, I feel like either beta because you are beta or beta because you don't fit in there anywhere, so I guess beta.
Easy.
Of course.
Of course.
Like, he sometimes, like, acts stupid enough that it's, like, I feel like your partner's gonna have to take care of you in, like, an Omega sort of way, but also he's like, I forgot my wallet, so you have to pay, sort of, like, alpha vibes. Like, he pretends to be an Omega, but he's, like, definitely an alpha. And also, like, Morax is an alpha.
Like,
and Zhongli is an alpha pretending he's not an alpha.
He's definitely an alpha war vibes, just like Fenty.
Yeah.
Although
I'd say stronger alpha vibes.
He had the whole thing in his story quest about, like, breaking the contract and facing the wrath of the rock or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, like,
I feel like
most of the Archons are gonna be alpha vibes.
Except for A.
A is so not an alpha, which is kind of funny because, like, she's, like, the most authoritarian. She's the most authoritarian that we have met so far.
Yeah.
But she's an Omega because, like, are you for real?
I'm also, like, a totally Shang-Chi, whatever you like, believer. It's so, like, yes.
Yeah, that was also kind of what I was thinking. I was like, Child's, like, an Omega, which I also feel like and I don't even ship them. But, like, even, like, within the Harbingers, like, I mean, Child, they made a new... The 10th spot is empty.
11th out of 8.
They had 10 Harbingers, and they made an 11th spot just so that, like, they had an empty 10th spot, and they made an 11th spot for him. And, like, now, sorry, Val, you haven't done the quest, but, like, now there's, like, even less of them. They have, like, 3 empty seats now, and he's still 11.
Well, congratulations, Child, for being ranked 11th out of 9 Harbingers. Woo!
Yeah, and they always just, like, they put him on the missions that, like, because we know from what Skara says that they always, like, at their banquets, they're always trying really hard to get out of missions they don't like, and I think Child always gets the short end of the stick, like, he gets the missions no one else wants, and he, like, canonically gets sent to places where, like, because they just want him out of the way, and, like, that's such Omega vibes. Like, most of the Harbingers are strong alpha energy, but it's, like, they don't, so he's, like, yeah. But he stays in Child tier because of the meme, but, like, if we were being serious...
Alright.
Yeah, we love
that works.
Ayato. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Ayato, alpha, just straight up. There's no other option.
Pretty much, yeah.
Shinobu, I feel like, is an alpha.
Alpha, yeah,
Yeah,
alpha.
absolutely.
She has
Oh
each
my
of
gosh,
her.
Her, like,
absolutely.
hangout event, she is totally an alpha.
She's such an alpha. Definitely.
I feel like the
Definitely.
same is true
As
for
is,
Yelon. I mean, she
Yeah.
stole Pantalone's
Yeah.
coat, which
absolutely.
I love that so much.
Hazo.
Hazo.
Hazo. I feel like Beta. Or,
I
like,
feel like,
Yeah.
he tries to pass off as a Beta, but he's something else.
I feel like,
Yeah.
yeah. I feel like I can see him in all three, though.
Yeah, I can almost see him as, like, an Omega. Like, again, one of those, like, Omegas who's strong, like, alpha vibes. But I feel like maybe Beta is the most comfortable for him. Kale is going in child tier.
Child,
Yeah.
And Dory.
Travelers. Why are they so far
Travelers.
down? This is a really awkward
It
place.
depends on the interpretation, honestly.
Right. Yeah.
So I guess Beta, because you don't fit in anywhere.
Yeah.
But-
Although I almost can see, like, Ether being, like, Omega and Lumine being Alpha.
Yeah, that's kind of how they, that's kind of their, like, fan portrayal, pretty much.
Yeah,
Like,
like, if we're
Lumine's,
going
like,
with,
the
like...
colder one.
Yeah, like, I mean, when they're travelers, it's like, I feel like Lumine is usually, like, the more sarcastic one, but then, like, especially if we're going for, like, the whole, like, I mean, the canon, in quotation marks, of, like, Lumine Abyss Princess is, like, definitely alpha vibes. But even, like...
The problem with that, though, is it's heavily dependent on, like, the English voice actor performance, too.
Yes,
Yeah, but even, like, if you look at, like, the expressions, if you compare them, like, even, like, Ether's the Abyss twin, it's, like, he always kind of has that vibe of being, like, more of, like, a tragic, sad villain, while Lumine is more cold. So I feel like Lumine has to go alpha, but Beta, no, Ether could be Beta or Omega.
Yeah.
So Beta because you didn't fit in anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Sumeru characters. Sumeru.
Tignari is an alpha.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say either alpha or beta.
Yeah.
Candace. This level of sass.
Okay, like, Candace in concept is kind of like Kokomi, except less of a disappointment, I feel like. Well, like, because Candace has, like, she's a little too, like, of a caring, motherly type to truly be an alpha.
Yeah. Chill older sister energy, but also will kill you if, like, you do something bad.
Yeah. So I'm thinking she might be beta because you don't fit in anywhere, because she just...
I don't
like,
think
she's definitely not an Omega, but yeah, she's not... Like, her actions are alpha, but, like, her personality isn't.
Yeah, they really do showcase her as being more of, like, the caring type in the Archon quest. Not really that hard on, like, murders people type.
Yeah.
Bit of her personality, I mean.
Like, she's not a murderer, she's a protector, for being more specific. So it's like she kills, like, to protect. Like, she's not strong enough in the alpha vibes.
Yeah.
Should we move on to Sino?
I don't know what to do for him. I actually have no idea.
Yeah. His actions are alpha, but he's also kind of a loser, so I don't know.
Like, he's got, like, this scary position where it's like, oh my gosh, like, you know, General Mahamatra, alpha for sure, but then it's like, you meet him and he is just the cringest, failest loser you've ever met. It's like, this guy is not an alpha, are you for real?
Yeah, he's in time to duel. It's time to duel. It's another one of those characters where he's like has a really intimidating front, and then you get to know him, and he's just very. And how should I put this in a flattering light? He's very not what you expected.
Yeah, he's like
surprising.
He's not alpha because he like doesn't give off alpha energy because he's an alpha. He gives off alpha energy because he's really bad at interacting with other people.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen that meme where it has like I think it's like a direwolf something, and it's like, oh my gosh, taxidermy, like a taxidermy direwolf next to a golden retriever.
Oh yeah.
Both of those are
yeah. So I'm almost feeling like he's a beta because you don't fit anywhere, because like I can't in good faith call him an omega, but I also can't be like, yeah, he's definitely an alpha.
He's a menace on the streets and a loser in the sheets. Okay. Yeah, I agree with you.
Oh.
Okay.
We have to
Okay.
recover from that real quick.
Thanks, I try.
Okay. Okay, I'm fine. We're fine.
Alright. Alright.
This is fine.
Everything is okay.
I'm crying. Are you for real? Okay. I feel like she might be beta because you're beta.
Yeah. She's not really that like domineering, I guess, but she's also not that like soft-ish.
Yeah, like she's got that like best friend vibes. Like she'll, So I think it's like beta energy
like
because like she will, assist in overthrowing the government, but like she's not an alpha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For like the vibes, like yeah, she's definitely beta because like I feel like she would totally help like her like whatever found family she has at the moment get who they want to get with, I guess.
Layla's an omega, I feel. Well, it
Yeah.
depends on if it's like daytime or
It's the same
sleepwalking.
thing as Ganyu.
Yeah.
Sleepwalking would probably
Sleepwalking, I
more
feel like.
be alpha leading, but
Yeah.
like
We don't know a whole lot about sleepwalking Layla though.
Can we agree on Farazan?
Oh yeah, totally.
Yeah, absolutely.
Skara, okay, I mentioned before, right, that he would be like an alpha, but if you actually like got in a relationship with him, he would be like the omega would end up taking more charge because he's so bad at emotions that like he just how does he function in a relationship? He doesn't. Right? But I think he's an alpha. And to end it, the alpha of all alphas.
The alpha of alphas. Yeah.
Alpha.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Alpha Supreme.
Alpha hates them, so true.
Alpha hates them.
Yeah, I don't even know like what to say to the whole
like if you just
reason why we got into the alpha stuff in the first place was because of him. Like he is the cause.
If you spend 2 minutes around him, you can tell he's just immediately an alpha.
Yeah, like super alpha. Like he's in the like super alpha tier because like he can't even get in a relationship with an omega because his alpha energy is so strong they'd be too scared to be around him. So, I'm feeling pretty confident in this.
Yeah, I think this is perfect.
Yeah.
Pretty good, yeah.
So, any parting thoughts?
I can't believe we spent time on this.
Yeah.
Like a solid hour too. Pretty
good.
good.
Great job, y'all.
We did it.
If we're doing this for YouTube, should we do like an outro?
Yeah, thanks for watching.
Yeah.
Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that bell in order to get notifications.
Please check out both Eve's and Valence's channels. They're both so cool.
Yeah.
I post once every 2 years, so look out for that.
And they're always bangers.
Yeah, I had like one viral Baiju video, therefore you should subscribe to me.
But I'll take it.
Their videos are bangers. Go check them out. They're cool.
Woo.
Yeah.
Okay, this is I hope this is educational to everyone.
Yes.
You should have learned something today, and if you didn't, watch the video again.